What's up, YouTube? Calico Steelers here, bringing you guys a new video. This is a list that I kind of theory brewed together just while sitting here, not doing much. It is Sky Striker Bystials, kind of like a Dark Striker kind of list idea. I'm sure it's been done before. I've seen lists of people playing the Striker cards with Bystials and whatnot. But I just wanted to kind of give my little taste on it. I'm actually going to move these tokens out of the way if they want to be picked up. It's going to list the so step off in the main deck. Main deck, there is, of course, I like having these three tokens for you. These things are cool. I just like those. I know they're not worth much and they're easy to get because they're old and from a decks and whatnot, but it's cool. Anyway, 3 Ray. You need to be playing 3 Ray. I don't know why I want to ever play less than 3. 1 Rose. I think 1 Rose is fine. I don't think you need any more. I'm testing out 2 Summoner Monk right now. Just kind of theory brewing it, kind of testing out, see how it works. Just being able to ditch a striker spell and then add it back to your hand when you summon. So basically the theory behind this is you summon this, you can ditch a striker card, get Ray, make Zeke, banish a card your opponent controls, because if you go second, or even if you know it's not turn 1 or whatnot, you can make a Zeke, then make Kagari, I couldn't think of her name right real quick, get back the striker card you discarded for this, and yeah, it just gets you in Ray a lot easier. It's just something I'm testing out. This might not stay. It might stay. It's also a target for a different card I'm playing later that you'll see later. Bystials, just the simple what I have. It's just 2 Magna Mutts, or Magna Huts, whatever, 2 Druid Swarm, and 1 Serenir. I do kind of might end up trying to pick up a 3rd Magna Mutt. I might end up ordering one when I get more money. We'll see. This is for monster spells. We got 1 Engage, 1 Multi-Roll, and 1 Hornet Drone. I'd like for any of these to go up to multiples, but we'll see. Probably never happen. I'm also playing 1 Area 0. I always have people ask me, like, oh, is 2 Area 0 not good? I don't know. I have 1, I test 1. I've only ever played 1. You can try 2 if you want. I just don't really see the need for 2. 1 is just perfectly fine. 2 Afterburner, just being able to clear after opponent's monsters, you know, that's a really good card. 3 Linkage, card's insane. I've seen one list that I was only playing a 1. I don't understand it. I feel like you'd want to max out on this card all the time, no matter what. But hey, you know, he did decent with it. I think it was a top list. 3 Widow Anchor, card's amazing. Probably the 2nd best Sky Striker card right now, next to Linkage. Well, that's not limited, I should say. 2 Shark Cannon. I was playing 3, but I cut it down to 2 for room. The other card I was talking about earlier when I was talking about Summoner Monk is the 3 copies of Allure of Darkness. This is kind of one of the thing that makes it the Dark Strikers. 3 Foolish Barrel of Goods. I still absolutely love this card in the deck. Just being able to just Foolish Barrel any kind of striker card you need, summon a Rose or a Ray, make Kagari and add back it, basically making it so you search it, plus you're putting a spell in the graveyard. I absolutely love it. I feel like I'll just play that no matter what, ever. No matter what kind of build of striker I'm playing, I'm going to play this little combo. I love it so much. Moving on, we got 1 Rhoda, because different copies of, more copies of Rose and Ray. 1 Upstart, because 39 card deck. 1 Call by the Grave, because it's Call by the Grave, and yeah. I'm still on the 3 limit removals. I absolutely love this little play. I explained in my last Sky Striker deck profile. God, I can't fucking talk tonight. It's been a long ass day. Yeah, I just love this card still. I was thinking, I almost said in the last video about using it and then letting it die and then bringing back Ray, and I reread Ray and realized that I'm fucking stupid, and I'm glad I didn't say it, but I'll admit to my mistakes here, even though I didn't publicly say them. But hey, 3 Curse Seal, a Forbidden Spell, because this is the only trap I play. Just because I feel like in a deck like this, like no matter what, you should be playing something like this. Because this card is just so good, just being able to just stop any kind of spell and just being like, no, you can't activate it for the rest of the game. Plus, unless they have a counter trap, which counter traps aren't played that much anymore, they're not going to be able to stop this. So, like against Despia, you just hit their Branded Fusion, and that just hurts so fucking bad. Like, they cannot play without their Branded Fusion. Against Tyr, you hit their field spell, they're still going to be able to play. They'll still be able to play, but it's going to hurt a lot if you hit their field spell. Yeah, there's just a lot of different decks. There's just always that one pivotal spell card that you can hit that'll just hurt them a lot. And even if you have a bunch of back row, say some set like Shark Cannon, Widow Anchor, this, and something else, and they go, or like a not machine dupe, limit removal, and they go to like Twin Twisters or something, you can flip this, hit the Twin Twisters, and then you ain't got to worry about Twin Twister for the rest of the game. Or Cosmic Cyclone, they tried to Cosmic Cyclone your field spell or something else. You just flip this, and you don't have to worry about them for the rest of the duel. Like, that game, exactly. Like, it's just, this card hits so much stuff that's going to hurt you or benefit them that I feel like no matter what, if you're playing a deck with a lot of spells, this card is so worth it to play. Excuse me. Onto the extra deck. Extra deck is obviously Triple Gagari. Don't really feel like I need to explain this any further. Triple Shizuku. I feel like this stuff I don't really need to explain. I thought I had a customer coming. I'm at work. 3 Hayate. This card, I was talking about maybe cutting this down to 2 now that what's it called? The band Mystic Mind is banned, but you still want to be able to go into Hayate. I basically proved myself wrong, I should say. I was thinking you should be able to cut this card down to 2, but in the instances where they put in big boards and you want to just make a Hayate to be able to attack indirectly, and especially linkage, because this will become a 2500 with linkage, just being able to poke through even in time is really good. So I feel like now that I've actually like thought into it more, Hayate is a really good 3 of and should always stay good at 3. Especially with limit removal too, because if you go linkage into this, that's a 2500, and then you use 1. If you get Saki and get 2 machine dupe, you can attack in for fucking 10k direct. Just attack direct for 25. You're like, okay, cool. You're like damage step, limiter. That's 10,000. Good game. Excuse me. But that's only if you get fucking Saki. But even then, like 5k is nothing to scoff at with just 1 limit removal. 1 Kana, sorry, excuse my coughing, I'm still a little bit sick. 1 Kana, this card is really good in time, just being able to gain that life. That's the only reason why I only play 1, because you don't need it any other time except for when you're in time. 2 Zeke, just because being able to make this when you have your Bystials or something on board, or your Summoner Monk, to be able to clear those off the board, to be able to still make your plays with your Sky Striker spell cards is really good. Plus this removal, so it gets even more plays going through. Dark, because it's dark and it's amazing. 1 Boral Sword, because I don't have access code. If you have access code, play it instead of this. Access code is a million times better than this. I just don't have access to access code. Pun intended. That's it for the links in the extra deck. I'm only playing 1 XYZ, and it's Wallow. This card is really cool, the stuff that it could do. So I'm just testing it out as a one of in here right now because of the Bystials, because you could have your Bystial and then go into dark, steal their Bystial, and then make your own Wallow. So, or you can even just have your one of your Bystials, or no, sorry. So you steal a Bystial with Widow Anchor. Where are you at? There you are, right there. You steal Bystial with Widow Anchor, and then you summon your own Bystial, and then you just go into Wallow and do some fun stuff. So that's it for the deck. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. I've been really messing out with this list. Well, I can't say that I've really been messing around with this list. I apologize for my previous wording. I just threw this list together, but I've been thinking through the ideas for playing Bystial in Sky Striker, and this is kind of what I've come up with after putting days of thought to do it. Just sitting there with 40 blank sleeves, just like mapping out lists and shit like that. This is what I came up with. If you guys like the list, let me know down in the comment section down below. If there's anything you would change, let me know. So yeah, other than that, this is Calico's Duelist. Peace.